In and Out with ADEMI Goddess, and I remain your favorite host of the year, of today, of tomorrow, and forever. Actually, ADEMI. I am here with one of my besties, and
I did doing.
yes, I did doing. Today we have a topic for you guys, and I'm sure we've all wanted this topic. So, and this topic is quite critical. Yeah. This topic is that one that every other person is
sensitive.
very sensitive. Every other person is running away from it, you know. And I feel we should talk about it today. Let's break the yoke. That yoke that nobody wants to talk about, right?
Everybody's running away from having a
Even our
conversation.
parents, everybody, they're all running away from this topic. And what topic are we having today? It's just sexual
abuse and sexual consent.
Yeah, not. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. My no should be my no.
Yeah.
My yes
Should be
my
yes.
yes. Like I should give you my own consent
Before doing anything.
before we can have
Anything to be done together.
anything, you know, that thing. Okay, so my first thing is why do people always run away from that topic, sexual abuse?
I guess like why people like is it people like us like our set or our parents or I don't know.
Everybody,
Yeah.
from the youth to
Let
the
me just
whole.
say, let me just say we should start from our parents while we are we are growing up, because let me just say maybe probably when a child runs to his or her mom or dad that okay, I'm being sexually abused by this sort of people. I know I actually sense that the reason why our parents don't want us to talk more about it is they don't want to be blamed by the society. Blamed in the sense that maybe they didn't they didn't raise the child well, or maybe probably the child, they might even, you know, that there are some parents, they are kind of funny to the extent that they will even be thinking that maybe the child is trying to bring it up.
Or the child is
He's
lying.
lying. That is what I'm saying. The child is trying to form something up. Do you understand?
Do you even know as adults we can be abused?
Sure.
Because
even in the relationship.
Even in marriages.
In the relationship, it's marriage, it happens a lot, like a lot. Because okay, fine. Let me say in marriage. Let me say in marriage. You know, you can be sexually attracted to your partner every day, every time.
Really?
Yeah, it happens. You and your partner might be in the house a month. You might not be attracted to each other. You know,
A month?
Yeah.
My God, I don't
I'm
know
serious.
That. Really?
Not that. Okay, fine. Not that. Maybe the spark is not there. No.
Okay.
Honestly, not that maybe the spark is not there or something, but it might be because probably because what they are going through something at the moment, maybe something mentally.
Yeah,
and it's not just there for them to like
mental
sex
like
is
like,
the next thing.
For me, sometimes I just want to be left alone. I don't want to talk to anybody.
Exactly.
I don't even want to see them anywhere. I don't want to see anything.
Yeah, maybe work stress. Maybe the husband just came back from work and is just so tense, and the work stress, and he just wants to be left alone. Just want to eat and shower and sleep.
Exactly.
Maybe he's not going on and on every day like that. You know, yeah, sometimes the wife said we even get used to be like, oh, let me just leave the phone. Then let me leave him alone. He's tired.
He's tired.
Like that, it will get to a month. Like that, it will be like their sexual life will start reducing gradually.
Yeah.
You know, and sometimes you not get to maybe when the man now needs it. That is when maybe the wife doesn't want it, and maybe she's not just in the mood. But due to the fact that she wants to satisfy the husband,
yes,
she's not in the mood for it.
Yeah.
It's not that maybe she's giving the husband the consent to go ahead with it, but due to the fact that she wants to satisfy the husband, she'll be like, oh yeah, come and do what you want to do. Just get.
The thing about Africans that I know is that, especially the married couples, we'll still go back to this. There's as an African man, you feel you are entitled to an everyday sexual activity.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah, I
like
understand.
every day, because you're married to this woman, you feel it is your right. No, I don't have issues with that. But I feel sometimes you need to be sure she wants it. So
exactly.
Likewise, the woman should be sure he wants it, because to me, silence is not a consent.
It's not. It's not.
Flirting is not,
It's not
a
a consent. Honestly.
You know, just saying a maybe is really not a consent.
It's not.
It has to be a proper consent.
Like what each other wants.
Now, okay, fine. Let us leave that part and go back to this child abuse,
Okay.
child sexual abuse.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Okay.
I've had a couple of people, you get it? I've had a couple of people that have been abused sexually as kids.
Yeah, that's true. Because let me just say, in this our society, it happens to maybe, let me say, maybe 99 or 98% of us.
Mm-hmm.
We all go through that sexual abuse, like that child.
Steady.
We all go through
Steady.
it.
And then the thing is, they always give me this response of when they were kids, their folks, their parents don't actually believe them when they say these things. They feel like they're just bringing it up.
They're just forming up something.
Yes,
yeah.
they're just cooking up the stories.
Yeah,
You understand?
Yeah.
Which doesn't talk well of parenting.
Exactly.
I'm
right.
sorry to say this, but most of us we lack good parenting.
Yeah, that's true.
Because to me, as an example, I don't know. I'm not married yet, so I don't know how it's gonna be. But how it has been as a child, we all have this thing that we want to tell our parents so dearly. And
Like so bad. We
So
really
bad,
want
like-
to have the conversation with them.
but because of this African mentality,
Yeah,
you cannot
we're
talk
just so
about
scared
sex.
to sit down. That is one thing about me.
They would
Africans.
actually look at
We don't
you
have sex education,
at all.
at all. And that is so frustrating, and it's very important. And what our parents don't even understand is they don't know how important it is.
My dear.
Because okay, fine. I don't just want to divert this conversation
Mhm.
because, but let me just bring in this.
Mhm.
Okay, as a lady,
Mhm.
you're growing up.
Yeah.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
let me say in our age then when we were kids,
Yeah.
our parents, there's nothing like contraceptives.
True.
Our parents don't at all.
Mm-hmm.
Me, for example, my mom never taught me about anything contraceptives. My mom is always about, I don't want to see you with that guy again.
If you touch that guy, if that guy should just touch you like
Touch
this,
you
you
like
get
this.
pregnant.
Exactly. But
That's true.
I think they have
That's
a
true.
good conversation with us that okay, fine. Not when you touch it turns pregnancy.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. There are ways to how to do these things.
Yeah.
Okay, if it
Yeah.
happens, there are things that you need to do.
You see, that generation is not.
And okay, fine.
It has really fucked up our own
I'm
generation.
telling you, and sometimes it will now. I don't mean they taught us about contraceptives then. It will now get to ladies aborting up and down because I didn't mean they were being taught.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, fine. I actually see a movie, Sex Education, and it
Yeah.
was so interesting because they taught them right from childhood.
Yeah.
If you are not ready to have pregnant, go for family planning.
Uh-huh.
Just have it, no matter the age.
Uh-huh.
It's just now that we Africans we are not taking it more
The
serious.
thing is, I think our generation is going to do a better job.
Because of
sex
this
education
technology that
because
is
we have
like,
social media everywhere right
and
now.
I'm telling you, we have this wide experience more than our
Exactly.
parents.
So I am thinking now for kids that have been abused, or for we that have been abused sexually, and then we try talking to someone about it, and to our surprise, no one was ready to listen to our part of
I'm
the story.
telling you, nobody wants to entertain it.
Do you know that the relationship, the child would definitely be a little bit emotionally damaged, traumatized,
till when the child grows up.
even till the child gets married.
The trauma will
kids,
still be there, trust me.
trauma
And
is-
not even the trauma alone, it will affect the child. Not even the trauma alone. It will affect the child while even going on. it will definitely affect.
It's just weird because the level at which in Africa right now, the rate of rape,
It's so high.
it's alarming.
Tell me more about it. It's so alarming. Like so
And
alarming.
to my surprise, we just have few people that are dedicated to this part of this story. We just have few people that want to talk about it.
Yeah, true.
You know,
Yeah, true.
like now, we are talking about it, doesn't mean some people are agreeing to it.
Yeah, exactly.
But at least erase that with a step.
Yeah.
At least we've taken the step.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
We need more associations,
More
voices to let them know that a capital letter NO is a capital letter NO. Don't tell me because I said NO and I'm smiling, you thought maybe it was a consent.
No.
You don't touch me when I don't ask you to touch me. I don't know. People just don't, they just feel, when I wanted to do it, she didn't tell me no.
Exactly.
Baba. Hey! How we be? How we be?
I'm telling you, it's just so alarming. Like, it's so sad. Honestly. It's so
It's
sad.
weird though, because even our parents, I'm sure, our parents have been sexually abused.
While while we were sexually abused, and they didn't even, there was no sex education while we were growing up.
Exactly.
So how are you sure that they won't be abused too? Because there is not even anything about sexual education where they were growing up too.
They have been abused. We have been abused.
And I'm very sure it was what they told them then.
Abused. For example, imagine my 2-year-old self. Okay, that is quite young.
That's too young.
My 5-year-old self going to meet my brother or my uncle that is 18 years old or 20 to tell him that okay, this person asked me to come and he touched my boobs. He was touching my boobs and my uncle, why would he touch your boobs? Oh no, maybe he was just playing with you. My dear, don't try that one with my child though. If my child should just come home and tell me, Mommy, someone just touched the air of my body. You don't understand? Mom, someone just touched the don't touch the hair. Whether the child is a boy or a girl. Don't play with your kids because whatever happens to kids, the thing is, we don't know that memories as kids actually last longer than the ones we have as adults.
Thank you. Like, it will just be stick there.
It will stick into your head, and then
you.
That is why you have a lot of people that are, excuse me, emotionally damaged right now, and they are coming to the society,
and it's affecting
to pollute the society,
and it's affecting their present relationship, affecting their marriage, affecting whatever it is, and it was due to what they experienced while they were growing up. It's due to it sometimes.
I don't know.
It's just because you can have a loving and caring childhood, no sexual abuse, nothing.
Exactly.
And you will now grow up to be no. That's not it.
Except they are following you, now you
That's not it, honestly.
Except say that they follow the person, now you remember that the village people are following the person. Because
I just want, like, maybe our parents to just fine, it's not like maybe because this parental thing too, it's not easy, honestly, trust me, it's not easy. Not that I've given birth before, I've not, but I have few friends that have given birth, and I am so close to them that I know how it is. It's not easy to raise a kid, not to talk of having 5 kids or 6 kids. How many did you even want to look after?
My dear, it breaks my heart that.
But at the same time, our parents, I just believed they need to do more job, like more job.
Our parents or we?
Yeah, okay, let me say
our parents have done their part.
Now the job is left to to us.
Let us do our part genuinely
I'm telling
and
you,
not make the same mistakes
our parents.
our parents and our forefathers have made. Because I'm sure that they also regret some actions.
Yeah.
How could I have a child and the child cannot come and tell me what is happening to him or her? It's not possible. You know, with the level of exposure that is happening right now.
I don't know. Even not even child. I don't know. I want to talk. Something happened to someone very closer to me lately. Like the person was like, one guy at their workplace or something. The guy was so drunk.
Okay.
You get my point. And the guy, while the guy was talking to her, the guy was trying to caress her hand, and I was like, "What did you do?" She said nothing. I said, "What the fuck? You said nothing. You didn't do anything." He said,
"Drunk guy."
He said because he's drunk. I said, "Okay, I'm not even saying like you should have even like rejected at the same time and let him know that no, this is very bad.
Like you're not interested.
Don't ever try this shit with me again." Okay, fine. And this particular guy we're talking about, I've once asked her out.
The guy asked the girl out
when he was in his right senses. He asked the lady out, asked for her contact, but the lady refused because she told me about it. And then later, the guy was, when he's drunk. So, are you now telling me that he doesn't know what he's doing?
He actually have a motive, I'm sure.
Thank you.
And then because he has.
Is that not sexual harassment? Is that not also part of what we're talking about?
The abusing
we are talking about.
She should have reported to the authorities.
But she just let it slide. Okay, fine. He's drunk.
Yes, because they have put it in our mind that you should look at the positive side every time.
Yeah, because
how could somebody drunk
they still in us that there are things that you can just
overlook it.
I know. As in, it was as if it happens to me that day. I was like, what the fuck is this? No. Why? Well, I just believe that is, and about the sexual abuse too. When let me say we've talked more about the kids. Let me say what about we adults?
It happens to us.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It happens to us.
Some people might not really know that it is an abuse. But for those of us that are quite sensitive, and that we know that our consent is what should make the opposite sex, or what should give the opposite sex a go ahead.
Yeah.
Like it could happen to a guy too.
Yeah,
okay,
we are even talking generally about both genders, not about ladies alone.
You have a woman in the house and then she was all touchy, munchy and all that. And then you don't want it. You could just tell her that, babe,
I'm not in the mood.
I'm not in the mood for that.
That's just it.
And the woman should respect that. Because I've had guys that have talked to me about them being sexually abused, even as adults, not as kids. I couldn't believe it though, but after I have had this series of 1, 2, 3, more than 5 guys, more than 5 guys have reportedly told me that they've been harassed sexually before as adults. And I was amazed. I thought this thing was only happening to we the ifs. The ifs, not the Adams. I felt this even as kids. I know that some of them have been abused, but as adults.
You feel like as grown as you are, how come
someone is still abusing you?
How does this happen?
Are you not the one that is supposed to abuse the person?
You use your manpower over the person. Be like, are you for real? Are you serious?
No, some men are very gentle. They don't want to. They don't have to touch.
But come to think of it, I'm actually thinking, how does it happen to a man?
Okay, that will be in our next episode, because we'll be having a man at the house to come and at least explain this to us because
I can't wait. Because I really want to know. Like, okay, if we were talking about child abuse, like
of course for guys,
that one I know. Okay, fine,
happens.
he's not man enough.
Even
But adults, man,
mm-hmm.
I used to think it happens to ladies only.
Nah, it happens to guys, and I've had guys that have really talked about it with me. And when they're talking about it, you see them all teary, you see them that very emotional, and that they wouldn't want to talk about it. But once you get them to the mood of the talk, they talk about it, and they are always sad about it. And most times, when they are sad about it, it is even more than ours. We the ladies, that pain is more than what they is more than what we face as women. Because I can't imagine a grown-up asthma in tears.
Like being sexually harassed by a same gender or by our own gender.
Opposite sex. Opposite sex. So I'm sure, I don't know, I'm sure we would have someone in the house in the next episode with us. The person should come and enlighten us out. I'm sure we would have someone in the house very soon to enlighten us more about this male sexual abuse, even as adults. That should work fine with us. Alright guys, if you still have something to say, yeah?
No, if I start, we can talk it like all in one day.
In one day, I
Because
understand, but I
sex
will.
education is so wide, like you just be talking more and more, bringing more instance, we won't even get over it.
I would like it if we have more organizations or more groups that would take drastic actions when a child or a person is sexually abused. You know, when there's every receipt that shows that this person has been abused. You know, the medical line, the what else line? The if there was a lawyer to confirm it, there's a doctor to confirm it.
There's a doctor and lawyer, and he said when you sexually abuse, you don't have to clean up. You have to go to the hospital to take your hair to off the clothes. So
I have to do more of readings and investigations about that before I can jump into a conclusion about this thing. But with the knowledge I have as at now, we need more organizations, we need more groups to all, and then we need our parents and we to be able to.
The job is not even left for our parents. Our parents, there's nothing they can do again.
Yeah.
It's just left for
parents
us
now.
The parents. Now. We turn into parents.
Yes,
now.
This our generation becoming parents.
Yeah, exactly.
Should take this sex education
very serious.
Very serious.
I guess we are now because wasn't on one day like that I was on IG and I saw a young parent, one lady talking about sexual education. If you see the kid, I don't know, maybe the kid is just 5 years old, 6 years old.
Talking to a child.
Yeah, I was like,
That
wow.
is the way. That is the way.
I was so surprised.
It should be not.
Wow.
It is too early to converse. See, I'm just gonna give this hint right now, and then probably that will be the end of this episode.
Okay.
Growing up, when I'm talking to those older than me, I dare not say some words like sex,
For me.
like our private parts.
For me.
You cannot talk
How
about
did you
those
go to
things.
explain it?
You can't even let them know that you have a boyfriend. Even as at age 18.
For me.
If I tell my grandmother that I have a boyfriend, mommy, she go beat me,
Not
gone.
even your grandmother. Me, I finished secondary school. I did not have a boyfriend while I was in school. Who bought me? My mom and my dad. Hey.
My dad is gonna be very, very lenient with me. Try it with my grandmother.
my dad.
Mommy, you malumini, see? In my yogi she's gonna beat me to the extent of removing brooms from my body.
Let me even tell you something. I remember one day, I don't know what happened. I think my mom sent me an errand. So where she sent me, so I couldn't get what she sent me.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to go to another place. Okay, fine. Maybe I should go to another. Maybe I can help her. All was on my head that day that I should just help her get what she sent me. To my surprise, I would think maybe I went to a boyfriend's place. Jesus Christ.
And the thing is, okay,
my dad beat the hell out of me that night. I'm
the
telling
adage
you.
that I don't
And
know
my
how
mom
to.
was even putting fire. I'm telling you. She was even putting fire. She can't remember. I swear to God Almighty. Now imagine. That is why I said anything happens to us while we're kids.
We always remember. We always remember.
But if I talked about it now, if I sat both of them down, they can never remember. And it's still here in my brain. Because I remember that my mom was putting fire. Like, beat her very well. She doesn't listen. She has gone to that boy's place. Blah, blah, blah. What was like? I was like, hey.
I just hope we were going to change. And then we are
It's
going
not that
to
maybe we
change.
should let our kids to have a boyfriend or girlfriend. No, that is not what we are talking about. But that sex education,
you should
it's
always put it in your head
important.
because it is top notch. It's a top notch topic.
It's
in heaven.
so important.
I just hope and pray that we all are going to be good parents, because at the rate this whole thing is going, sooner or later we might not be able to approach this thing in the proper way. No, we might not be able to curb this thing if we don't start now, or if we don't have voluntary organizations that are just trying to keep this thing on check. So I would really, and I will keep praying that in Africa or in the world generally, we are able to have a voice when it comes to this sexual education. Because a Rome was not built in a day, so we cannot just say, okay, it's going to happen, but we could try, as we are trying. We could keep educating people, we could keep talking about it, we could keep showing examples, Hopefully, God will answer our prayer one day. When we all have been educated, our kids have been educated, and then we are not going to be feeling sorry for things that we could not, there are things that we should have been able to stop, and we are unable to stop them. Or we just neglected them because of our nonchalant attitude, or because of what the society is going to say, or the society condemning us, while we are deeply down, deep down us, we are not happy, we are frustrated, we are depressed. We should be able to talk to someone. Okay, this is what I'm going through, and then let the person.
But I sorry to you. I want to chip in something too. I believe the reason why we adults too can't talk about it when we're sexually abused is because we're actually scared of the society judging us.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, that we shouldn't care about what the society is, as far as you are doing the right thing.
Because because this world we are in now, if you talk to someone that I was harassed so well, this person was sexually abused,
you're gonna be scared that
the first thing they will ask you, what were you putting on?
What are you wearing?
What were you doing there at that particular time?
Did they force you to come to their house?
Thank you.
Did they invite you?
Thank
you. Did you go to their place?
And that's
to
not
their
about
place
that.
in your own pace?
That's not about that. Another thing would be like, what if me and this person have a misunderstanding in the future? This person will actually have a best friend again, and she will actually talk. Okay, fine. She might not talk about it willingly, but at some point they will have conversation. It will bring it up.
A conversation is going to build up, and then it's going to come
out.
Of
laughing stuff that this so people. So that is why I guess that is one of the reasons why adults like us, we are always scared to talk about it. We just try to cop it in us
because of what the society is going to feel about
us,
and
how they're going to judge us about
how we're going to be judged. We are all sinners. We are just sinners judging sinners. Sinners judging sinners who are sinning in the different sin. Okay, let me fix this again. Sinners judging sinners sinning different types of sins.
I'm telling you,
You
all
know.
sin are sin. No matter how big or small it is.
Hopefully, God is
Sin
going to
and
help
sin.
us. Hopefully, we're going to have people that are going to be able
I'm
to
just
talk
glad we have
out.
this conversation.
Let us know that, yeah, exactly.
I'm
Let us
glad.
know that this no is a no and my yes is my yes. Don't take
Yeah.
my maybe as a no, don't as a yes. Don't take my nodding of head or my smiling or my flirting as a go ahead
But
to
wait,
tamper
wait.
with my
I
sexual
want to
life.
say something. But when you know you're not ready to access, why will you be flirting in the first place?
Okay,
But we all know what flirting will lead to, right?
I think that should be a topic for another day because right now we are running out, and I'm sure
Okay.
my viewers have a lot of questions for us already, and we have to take their questions. We have to talk about it. So, thank you guys for being on this first episode with us. We hope you've been able to achieve 1, 2, 3, 4, everything we've said though.
And we are so glad to talk about this, and we are open to many questions.
We are open to questions. We are open to questions.
If you just feel
So,
you want us to talk about something else that we have not mentioned,
exactly.
you can just put out the question and ask us, and maybe in our next episode,
We'll be answering
hopefully, if I'm
questions.
here, we'll be able to talk about it. And if I'm not, she will talk about it.
Yeah, so
Thank you guys for
thank
having
you
us.
guys. See you guys in my next episode, episode 2 coming forth very soon next week, your weekly podcast. And it is your girl, your best host of the year, today, tomorrow, and forever. ADEMI
ADEMI the goddess.
Exactly, representing you, Africa. Thank you, peace out, and never forget to subscribe.
So
Don't forget to
channel.
keep smiling. When you smile, it keeps the doctors away.
Yeah.
Smile.
It releases the stress.
The life is so easy.
Yes, this world is too stressful, man. So you
Yeah.
just have to smile.
The smile, the sound.
To release the stress and depression and anxiety.
Smile.